Yeah, it's Button Peeps. Typhlosion787 here today for a video about, as you can see from this, my top 10 favorite 3 Days Grace songs. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, this list is 90% 1X. So that means only one song is not from the 1X album. What can I say? It's by far their best album, without a doubt. And, well, the one other song is from their Transit of Venus album. But anyways, let's get on to the list. Number 10, Time of Dying. Now, if you want to talk about emotion, this packs both emotion and energy into such a well-mixed blend, and it's just amazing to hear. It feels like it feels as if I had done ecstasy, despite the fact that I haven't, because this song is just amazing. It's, in a way, it's kind of like the exact opposite of another spot on my list, where it's, you will not leave the other person for dead. Either you will die close to them, or, not necessarily physically close to them, but what I mean is, you won't leave them behind, what I'm trying to say, and because you feel a close connection, and honestly, that really, it's a pretty sweet song, even though it doesn't go with the slow and somber tone like many other songs like that do. Number 9, On My Own. Now, if you want to talk about songs about how a fucked up relationship can tear you down, and how painful it is to have to slowly start building up again, On My Own is one of the best examples of that. It has so much raw passion in it that it is extremely difficult not to give credit at all for. And for On My Own, it's just that feeling of, it's kind of like that black hole inside. That feeling of, the consumption of numbness. Because, after all that, after going through a breakup or some shit, you may feel nothing, and having to rebuild from the start, being on your own, it can be painful as hell. I've never been through that kind of shit, but I bet it is extremely painful, especially if you have been together with that person for a few years, at least. Number 8, Over and Over. This song, one of the best emotional pieces this band has made. Most of the songs higher than this, except one, are not really emotional, but, Over and Over. It just talks about the feeling of, the feeling of isolation, being trapped in a continuous cycle of, despite the fact that you don't want someone anymore, that you know it's bad for you, you just keep coming back and back, and you keep letting yourself go through all this mental torture because you love this person too much, despite the fact that you've felt so bad simply because of them. It just, it's one of the most passionate songs by far, especially from, the main chorus. Justin Adams' voice alone, you can feel the pain he's going through when he says, over and over, over and over, I fall for you. Over and over, over and over, I try not to. Over and over, over and over, you make me fall for you. Over and over, over and over, you don't even try to. One, you just you feel everything he does when going through, especially that chorus. Here I go again, chasing you down again. Why do I do this? Are the 3 lines that come before the chorus. Like I talked about when introducing the song, I mean, here I go again, chasing you down again. Why do I do this? It's chasing after someone who you've been through so much horrible shit with, and you just can't let it get away. You have to keep feeling that. It's just amazing. Number 7, Gone Forever. Okay, with how many songs that are about relationships on this list, you would think that I would have been in a romantic relationship at some point, but nope. Nobody would ever fall for me, and if they did, I'd have serious concerns for their mental health. Because, for one, I'm hideous. For 2, I have a horrible personality. And, well, number 7, Gone Forever. Now, Gone Forever just has, well, like a lot of 3 Days Grace songs, it doesn't necessarily have that fast pace that I like a lot of times, especially for My Chemical Romance songs, but just the amount of passion and energy in Gone Forever, I feel so much better now that you're gone forever. Just those lyrics. Knowing that someone cannot hurt you anymore. Knowing that you are going to be much better. And that you won't deny. Everything's gotten, well, much better since they're, well, as the title would suggest, since they're gone forever. This song is really just amazing. The passion, the the passion, the energy, it's just so epic and grandiose the entire way through. There's absolutely nothing I can see wrong with this song. Number 6, Let It Die. How does this song not get more love? Holy fuck, this song is amazing. And it's another one about emotional struggles after a relationship that came crashing down. Why do I love these songs so much that are about horrible relationships? I don't know. I mean, it makes it sound, well, not necessarily the song makes it sound like, but the instrumentals and the vocals mainly make it sound like it's not even about a relationship, despite the fact that it clearly is. Now, this is just about losing that special feeling that you once had for someone, and then continuously blaming everything on you. Oh, you didn't try. Oh, you could have done this. No, I just don't feel that same way anymore. I don't feel that spark I did when, well, insert moment here. Let's just say, I didn't feel that spark I first did when I kissed you for the first time. For example, I mean, come on. How does this song not get more love? In my opinion, it's by far the most underrated 3 Days Grace song, and you should listen to it. That's all I'm gonna say. Number 5, Chalk Outline. Okay, now this, I'd say it may be more underrated than Let It Die. Now, hold up. I know what you're going to say. Yes, most people do put Chalk Outline in the top 10, but I put it, well, the reason I think it's underrated, it's not that nobody gives it any recognition, it's that they don't put it higher than they do for 3 Days Grace. Yes, the song is amazing. Yes, everyone puts it in their top 10, but no one has it anywhere top 7 or above. And that is really shocking because this song is just utterly brilliant. I mean, it's about being left for dead by someone you love, feeling like, well, you were left there like a chalk outline on the sidewalk, waiting for the rain to wash you away, waiting for something to come and kill you. And this, every single lyric is perfect. No matter what, Adam Gontier continues to deliver the vocals on an absolutely astoundingly brilliant level, no matter what ever comes to face him. And the music video, while it doesn't make too much sense, it is pretty enjoyable when it comes to music video versus original. Number 4, Pain. Now, one of the best Matt Walsh songs is Painkiller, or best songs from the current Matt Walsh era of 3 Days Grace. Well, I don't want a painkiller, because I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all. Just like a few comments on the official audio video for Painkiller said. But honestly, Pain, just some of the words in here are some of the truest I've ever heard. Let's see. I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all. That's the first one. Then, anger and agony are better than misery. Those, well, mainly the second one that I mentioned. I mean, come on, some of the best lyrics to describe what what depression is. It's not necessarily just feeling sad. It's mainly a black hole, some numbness that continuously consumes you until you feel like there's nothing worth it. Nothing worth crying for, nothing worth smiling for, nothing worth laughing for, just nothing worth feeling any sort of emotion for, and you're numb. You can't feel anything because you're just so used to everything. This song is utterly, well, I've said utterly brilliant a lot of times, but this song is phenomenal. I mean, there's a reason it's top 5 from the 1X album. You should check it out. Number 3. Just listen to the beginning of Animal I Have Become. Before the lyrics even start. Na 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 na, and etc. until the vocals start up. Just feeling like you have become an absolute monster. It's tearing you up inside, but you know you can't stop it because this anger has overcome you. And this song, it's one of the most passionate for any song I've ever heard, not just 3 Days Grace. Sure, it's not the most passionate, but that's why I said it's one of the most, and I didn't say it's the most. Now, Animal I Have Become, well, it expresses a feeling of, well, actually, I take that back. Well, not necessarily a feeling, but you don't want someone to try to help you because you know they'll only get sucked in and get hurt by you. But you feel like there's no other way to get yourself better, so you keep yourself in isolation at every single point. It's just... it's shocking how amazing Animal I Have Become is. But there's still 2 songs that are better than it, and that is what we are coming up on. 2. Riot. Now this is a sheer anger fest. It's just it's just a tantrum the entire way through, and it is one of the most fun songs to listen to of all time. I mean, it may not get you angry, but the vocals especially, just expressing that sheer psychotic tendency, well, expressing the sheer sadism and psychotic tendencies that turns into a crazy breakdown and tantrum over everything that people have done to you. It is so fucking psychotic, sadistic, any word to describe how absolutely insane it is. It's just brilliant. It carries a lot of that feel of Mama by My Chemical Romance, but I think it's done much better here. Anyways, number one. How could I not put number one as Never Too Late? I mean, it's on my top 10 favorite songs of all time list for a good fucking reason. Never Too Late is easily the best 3 Days Grace song, and a lot of it, well, this is the one other song, aside from, well, this is the one song on the list, aside from Over and Over and debatably A Time of Dying, that's mainly for the emotional purposes. Never Too Late is an anthem, well, not really an anthem, but I'm going to say anthem. It's kind of an anthem of, well, trying to protect someone from self-harm and suicidal tendencies. And while this song isn't as special to me as it is for other people, because I already have a song that I listen to a lot more and love a lot more than that, which is The Light Behind Your Eyes by My Chemical Romance. Well, this song is just, there's no getting better than Never Too Late for 3 Days Grace. I mean, you can see how many people this is saved in the comment section of the music videos, the AMVs, the Nightcores. I don't know if there's an anti-Nightcore for this out there, but just, you can see how many people it's saved. And while it hasn't saved me, I still do think it's their best song by far. This is probably sung with more passion than The Light Behind Your Eyes. It's just not nearly as special to me, because even though I did know it at a much younger age, basically the story is, when I was about 6 or 7, I was obsessed with Pokemon, as I still am, and while I saw this AMV that had Ash and Sceptile in it, so I clicked on the thumbnail, it played Never Too Late. The only lyrics I remembered was, "It's not too late, it's never too late." So, let's see, I believe that was, well, since that was 6 or 7 years ago, that would be about 8 or 9 years later, and I am listening to Helena by My Chemical Romance. I see Never Too Late, and I'm like, wait, is this the song that I heard in that Ash and Sceptile AMV? And it was. Let me tell you, it's even better now than it was back in the day. This song is just one brilliant masterpiece of music and discography. No matter what, this will always be my favorite 3 Days Grace song, and I can promise you that. Anyways, guys, this has been Typhlosion787. Next list will probably be a top 10 favorite Linkin Park songs. Anyways, guys, this has been Typhlosion787, and I'm out of the house. Bye!